I got the maximum weight in all of the exercises that I used to do with struggle. And I remember one of the calls that I had with Lucas. I said, "Man, this feels like magic."
Yeah. Give an advice to Leo, when you were on that first call, you're like, oh, maybe I'm a bit unsure if I'm going to do this or not. What advice would you give to Leo, in that position?
I think the advice is gonna be, man, it's just a small price for the whole life investment.
How has dropping that excess fat and putting on some serious amount of muscle at the same time as well changed your life, not just when it comes to like the gym and like visually looking like you're looking amazing, but how has it also impacted some other areas of your life?
I was feeling much more confident about myself. Here in Brazil, we are in the summer, and the holidays are in the summer. So I went to the beach, and I was totally confident to take out my shirt.
Yeah.
And enjoy the. I think you enjoy much more life when you feel confident and comfortable with yourself. I think was one of the best holidays that I spent, because I was at my peak, not only in the physics, but in the mind too. I was so much confident about myself and all the things that I was doing. You feel much more capable to do the other things in your life too. A friend of mine said to me, "Oh, this changed you, like the not physically, but you are of a brightness. You are shining." Yeah. And that's amazing. If you watching this, that's not for there's a reason for you are in that position. So take the risk. If you're a risk, yeah, it's not a risk. But if you are fit that you are taking the risk, you need to take the risk. But it's not a risk at all.
Yeah, no, that's some good words to end up this little conversation. So yeah, I appreciate it, Leo. It's been great, and yeah, listen to this man. It's take the risk, even though it's not a risk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who are we here with today? My man Leo. Please, Leo, introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. My name is Leo. I am from Brazil. Right now, I am 25 years old, and I am a doctor here in Brazil. Before I met Lucas, I got some results, but I think it's like the results that when you just go for the gym,
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I guess to touch a bit more on that, Leo, where exactly were you before we started, I guess, with your fitness journey? Because I know you'd been stagnating a bit with the weights. You didn't really know if, oh, should I maybe try to build some muscle? Should I lose fat? Yeah, tell me, where were you before?
Before we start, I was like with 80 kilos, and I am now 1 meter 80 centimeters. Like I was feeling stagnated in the gym. I got some weight. I was really skinny, but I got some weight. But with this, I got some muscles, but a lot of fat too. I tried many times. I don't know how many to make my abs show to the world, but every time that I try to get lean or to lose some weight, I felt like my muscles were melting.
Leo, before we got going as well, you had been doing the classic, I guess, gym bro approach. You had all your protein powder, and when we got started, tell me yourself what happened.
I think in the second week after we started, I dropped the weight. Like I think it's more water in the first week.
Yeah.
But I dropped the weight in the balance. But my energy in the workouts were from another world. I think about 2 to 3 weeks after we started, I got the maximum weight in all of the exercises that I used to do with struggle and a lot of sets too. And I remember one of the calls that I had with Lucas. I said, "Man, this feels like magic."
Yeah.
I was at my peak, and with not my biggest wave. So like wave is not strength or muscles at all. Is one thing you taught me, it's all about body composition. The balance doesn't mean at all if you don't have the enough muscles. After 2 to 3 weeks after that, I was at my peak and and getting up, and I after I think 7 to 8 weeks, I was still managing to improve weights and repetitions in the gym. So that was amazing because while I'm improving the weights and the sets, my weight in the balance was dropping down. And every time I went to the gym session, I was saying to me, "Oh, today is the day that I'm not going to improve." And then I improve it in all of the sessions.
Yeah, you prove yourself wrong every single time. Yeah. Can you also touch a bit on what are the specific things that we implemented and did in order for you to be able to lose that fat and build muscle at the same time?
Yeah, I think the main thing was like the diet. Before we started, I thought that my diet was nailed because I usually eat some natural things because it was like rice and meat in the lunch, but in the meals during the day, I used to take a lot of protein powder. It was like 2 cups of protein powder. Like one in the morning, my breakfast was milk with protein powder, and then the meal that I did in the evening was milk with protein powder. So I was taking 2 portions of protein powder, and in my mind I just had to hit the proteins, and the protein powder was giving me that, but at the same time in the gym I was stagnated. Then I was asking myself, what I'm doing that I'm not improving. And after the first calls with you, we adjusted the diet. So I eliminated the protein powder and started to eat like really good source of food. Like grass-fed beef was a game changer for me. The Greek yogurt with the beer, the pasture-raised eggs. So I got my protein from good sources. When I was eating, I was thinking, "Whoa, this is good. This is a good source. It's good for my body." So with that, my mind adjusted to think that was good too, and it is. And I didn't need to eat a lot to gain muscle because before I thought that I need to eat a lot to get muscle, and for me it was difficult. I'm not like want to eat anything that I me. And I think the source of the food was the differential, and I think the main principle is this: the source of the food give me the energy to get in the gym.
Yeah, 100%. And I also remember us talking about like how it also affected you like mentally, as you just mentioned as well, because before you maybe had some like brain fog and stuff from obviously from eating the way you had been eating, and when we then cut out all the bullshit, real food, good quality food, obviously you get such a mental boost from that as well. So yeah, it's amazing to hear. And I guess also, what did you feel was the biggest struggles for you before we actually started with started in the beginning? What was the main things that you felt like, oh, this is what's holding me back right now?
The things that I was struggling the most is the sleep. I get in my mind that only the amount of hours of sleep it was important, but you taught me that the quality is important as well.
Yeah.
So I had no idea how could I improve the quality of my sleep. For example, with magnesium, it was a game changer for me. Eating, going to the bed with my belly empty,
Yeah.
if you say so, and cutting out the lights,
Yeah.
before the sleep. So it's we track it during the weeks the how much times I got a good quality sleep and how many times I got a bad quality. So if you see, if anyone can see the sheets that we're tracking,
Yeah.
the difference is absurd.
Yeah.
So I think the quality, even the nights that I sleep a small amount of hours, I really got the good quality of sleep. So that was one of the things that I was struggling the most. I think that my workout sessions too was too long. So before we started, I spent 2 hours on the gym with no result. And after we implemented the protocol, I realized that I didn't need so much sets to to do if I did in the correct form with the correct intensity, I still managed to get muscle. And after we changed that with the diet, really guys, I am on my peak right now. The best shape I got in my life. I'm the strongest as hell. I never get to these weights, and everyone around me was asking me, "Oh, how you do this? How you did that?" And some people, because I'm Brazil, people say, "Oh, you're getting a scam because he's from another country. You can do the things here." But when I saw on Instagram and after the first calls, I saw that was not bullshit, was not a scam. It was totally serious, and I decided to take the risk because I think Lucas is from Sweden and I'm from Brazil, and that's one. I think that's the best decision I made in my life so far, because it's not just the moment that I stayed with Lucas. Like I think it was 4 months, right?
Yeah.
These 4 months gave me knowledge to guide my life from here and to the end, about the food, about the training, about the health in general, the sleep. So today I think I am much more complete than I was before. The knowledge is forever.
Yeah. I appreciate. I appreciate that, Leo. It means a lot to hear that, I might be the part of one of what you've considered is the best decisions of your life. It's a very nice compliment for me as well. And obviously all, you shouldn't take it away from yourself as well, because obviously you've been putting in the hard work as well, which obviously requires, or that's required in order to get to actually get the results as well. It's not going to come delivered on a silver platter, so that's fantastic work from your end as well, Leo. And also, as you said, like the most important things that I always say and that I obviously teach you as well, Leo, is just to give you all the knowledge, because you now have a framework that you can rely on, hopefully for the rest of your life. You probably will always be able to just smash it in the gym, eat good food and just forever make progress forever. So what was the main reason that you decided to just, I guess, pull the trigger and just, okay, let's take the risk, let's do this?
I wasn't sure, like you said in the beginning, even after the first call. But I think in the first call you gave me some of feeling of safe. Like I thought, really, I thought it was you were really. But I think after the first call, I got confident about the project and about the system we are going to do. And I think one of the objections, like you broke in my mind, was that you're gonna stay with me in the whole process. So even we are in different countries, you gave me the feeling that you were gonna be with me in all of the struggles and the good things and the bad things in the process. I think at the moment that was a thing that I was needing. Something to skyrocket me, like get me when I was down and with any of my struggles. Because if you just gave me the information at the beginning and then, do that, I think I'll get some things, but I think I would not commit to that in the right manner. So I think this feeling that you're gonna be with me for the whole process was one of the things that I made get me the trigger from unsure to I really want to do this, and I really want to do this with Lucas. So I think you staying with me in the whole process was a game changer.
Yeah, the accountability side of everything is very important as well. It's as you said, you have to, because there will always be some roadblocks in the way. We've had some roadblocks that we have to bypass, and when that comes up, obviously we're there together. We're working to get past them together. It's not a one man show. So yeah. I guess another question on that then, Leo. If you right now can or give an advice to Leo, when you were on that first call, you're like, oh, maybe I'm a bit unsure if I'm gonna do this or not. What advice would you give to Leo, in that position?
What I would say to Leo was, there's a small price for a lifetime investment. So another thing that I was unsure about, because to fit the project with my routine, and you did this so well that I didn't feel I have to change a lot in my routine to fit the project, to fit the all of the things that I need to do. No, you just fit the project into my routine. So, and I think in the middle of the project, I had to make some changes.
I guess also another question for you, Leo. If there is someone that's watching this that's been like on the fence, should I actually go do this coaching? Should I invest in my health? Should I take the risk? What would you say to that person right now?
I think the best things in your life is when you take the risk, and I think you need to change the mindset. Change your mindset. That's not a expense or anything you're gonna throw to the garbage after you did it. It's a lifetime thing. That's not for the moment, for the 3 months that you were part in the beginning. It's for your life. You're gonna and when I am a doctor right now. I see all of the people around me eating so much garbage, doing so much bad for the health and ourselves. I don't know how can I say, but it's frustrating for me to see all of the people not getting to the full potential and not getting the total health that they could have. And if you do that, I can certainly assure to you, after, like, it's not from now, like 10 years, 20 years, you're gonna be so much better. Yeah, because I deal with patients that made everything wrong, like with the food, like the health, with the training. And I have to treat them, and they are hard to treat because the choices that they made when they were young. And I think the most of your clients are young for see. That's the time to act. That's the time to learn how to get to your life. And if you do that, I can assure to you, after 20, 30 years, and you're gonna see the results, but you also gonna see the results now. Because if you see my transformation, like 3 months, I am a completely different person, like physically and mentally. My I can assure you, my body it's at my peak right now, and after 3 months, and I think the results are to now and from years later. So I think it's a small price to a lifetime investment. Change your mind. It's not a expense. It's an investment.
Yeah, no, I love that framing, Leo. It's as you said, you have to understand that what we do right now is we're gonna reap the benefits or consequences from that tomorrow. So yeah, I love how you said and how you frame it and viewing it as this is an investment for your future self as well, not just right now. Yes, we can get some pretty crazy results in a short amount of time, but imagine when the consistency really compounds, like where are we going to be at in 5 years or 10 years even. That's where the kind of real focus should be at. So yeah, I guess just to touch a bit more on you there as well, Leo, can you kind of explain how has, you know, dropping that excess fat and putting on some serious amount of muscle at the same time as well changed your life, not just when it comes to like the gym and like visually looking like you're, you know, looking amazing, but how has it also impacted some other areas of your life?
One of the first things was that I was feeling much more confident about myself. So like here in Brazil, we are in the summer and the holidays are in the summer. So I went to the beach and I was totally confident to take out my shirt and enjoy I think you enjoy much more life when you feel confident and comfortable with yourself. So I think was one of the best holidays that I spent, because I was at my peak, not only in the physics, but in the mind too. I was so much confident about myself and all the things that I was doing, and the project just changes through your routine. So you feel much more capable to do the other things in your life too. Because I was doing like while working the dog with the medicine and stuff, I was doing like a side hustle too, with some of internet marketing for the medicine, and I just improved a lot, like indirectly, because I was committed to a routine that gave me more time and more free time to invest in the other things. So changed my professional life too. I can totally assure that. And the way that I am feeling right now, and the way that people perceive me, that I had last week, a friend of mine said to me, this changed you, like not physically, but you are of a brightness. You are shining. Yeah. And that's amazing. So I think that two parts that was essential was like the confidence, the confidence that you have in yourself, and I think you stick to a routine, and you just put me in that routine, give me more free time, and to enjoy the other good things in my life, and to commit to my professional project. So it's not only about the
Yeah,
physics.
no, it's awesome, Leo. It's as you said, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. I guess one last question for you, Leo. Why did you decide to go with me over someone else? There's 1,000 different, online coaches. Why me?
Oh, that's I never stopped to think about that, but I think it was like more subconscious.
Yeah,
But I to find reasons. I think you had one thing that I value so much, that is you are not only focused on your shape, but you are focused on the health too, because you see here around the world a lot of bullshit gurus that for like take hormones to get big, and say to the other, oh, you can achieve that without hormones and this stuff, and or with hormones too. But I was like in the health line of mindset. So you had this health line of mindset. It's not about the how you look, but how you feel and how your body is doing too. And you also had part of calisthenics. So I really like calisthenics. I started on calisthenics, so I think I felt empathy with with that.
yeah,
And I think is that besides your results in the gym were from another world too. So when I looked at your post on Instagram, I was like, oh, I think that's the thing that I want to do. I wanted to take cold showers. I want to get in the sun. I want to get in shape as well while I'm doing that. This is I think the lifestyle. I
yeah,
think the lifestyle it's not a gym lifestyle. It's like a holistic,
yeah,
a
yeah,
whole,
yeah. Exactly, a
yeah,
holistic
aura.
lifestyle. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
That,
aura you exhale when you do this. Those things are different from only the guy who goes to the gym and went back home and goes to the gym. It's like the aura is different.
yeah, no, 100%, and that's so valuable as well. What you just said, like the lifestyle, not just everyone can train and eat somewhat good. I mean, you thought you were doing in the beginning as well, but then we really optimized not just your training and nutrition, but we optimized your health, and that's the main thing. We want to optimize the full lifestyle, which is like that's where the real results are gonna come from. So yeah, awesome, Leo. Is there anything you want to add to the people watching this? Any last words from you?
I would like to say that people spend so much money in bullshit things. For example, they see something online and something like, oh, I want to a cell phone, or I want something like bullshits of your life that's gonna spark some of dopamine in in the first times that you use it to this thing, or you spend money on the nightclubs, or just for one day reward that, and you feel, and people feel guilty to spend money to invest in themselves. So I think that's frustrates me in the society, because the opportunity that people have with this coaching program and this protocol is beyond of their imagination. So if I would spend the money in something, I would spend in that. So because as I said before, it's changed my life, and it's a lifetime change. So But I think I am 1 month without Lucas right now, and like I said in the beginning, I am improving the weights again and improving the repetitions, feeling good about myself, and I don't know where I can get, because this protocol set me to only to the sky.
Yeah.
I think it's that.
Yeah, awesome, Leo. It's been a pleasure working with you as well. Once again, you're an amazing guy, hardworking guy. All props to you as well for actually putting in the hard work and following the protocol and programs. Right? It's nothing without execution. So yeah. And thanks also for you, Leo, or to you, Leo, for sharing a bit about your journey and how we work together in order to once again make your amazing transformation in only 90 days. So it's been amazing, and yeah, thank you so much, Leo.
Thank you, Lucas, for everything. If people can see the results, that doesn't lie. The results are there. You have to commit to, and I think it's a good opportunity to get the discipline that you need for your life. So if you want to start something, if you want to get some discipline in your life, I think that's the call.
Yeah.
And if you watching this, that's not for. There's a reason for you are in that position. So take the risk. If you're a risk, yeah, it's not a risk. But if you are fit that you are taking the risk, you need to take the risk. But it's not a risk at all.
Yeah, no, that's some good words to end up this little conversation. So yeah, I appreciate it, Leo. It's been great, and yeah, listen to this man. It's take the risk, even though it's not a risk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, Leo. Thanks. Wait.
Thanks.